So another little game I want to play. Let me clean my screen off real quick. New little game I want to play. This right here is like $1,200 right here. So I'm gonna start out Monday. This is just stuff like I don't record every video. I don't record every dollar I make. This is stuff I've gotten paid for over the weekend. So I'm gonna take $131 or whatever. We're gonna put this in my wallet, and we're gonna just let it sit in my wallet and let it add every day. And then at the end of the week, we'll just see how much it is instead of me keeping up with every job and how much we add to how much we subtract. We're gonna just see, like, by the end of the day, how much I got in there, or by tomorrow, or whatever. So let's try that. I like that idea. I got a bunch of them dropped off. We got axles on this thing for tomorrow, but I'm probably gonna knock it out today. Got a water pump on the EcoBoost. I'm gonna knock it out first thing this morning. I'm gonna take it down to Hamptons. I have God, my camera's so freaking dirty. I got that Ford over there I'd done time and change on a while back. It was having issues. They said that sometimes you don't want to re-crank and stuff. So I drove it the other day and it seemed like it run great. So I gotta figure out what's wrong with it, do a diagnosis on it, figure out what's going on. And then I gotta figure out about Holly and them if they want to do lifters and stuff on her truck. Well, Mitsubishi, I got a motor on the way. I got a motor's cheap, so I got one coming on it. That way I can get paid. You can shut that door down. Got a motor coming for it, so it's right with the EcoBoost. You always gotta look. There's a 3-bolt and a 4-bolt. This is the 4-bolt. Luckily, they got the right one. Half the time, people get the wrong one. Look at that pulley off down there. All right, it's 9:30. Took about an hour and a half. I have one little pipe up in there, the little center pipe that goes through. It fell out and it was a pain in the butt to get back up in there, but running good, sounding good. Don't see no leaks on nothing. So we're gonna collect the money on this. I think I told him $200 on this one. So let's go through and go get our other job for today. So my goal this week is to make $2,000 before Wednesday. So like I have well, not before Wednesday. So I plan to work Monday and Tuesday this week. I got a bunch of stuff going on. I gotta get a bunch of crap done. So we're gonna be whooping ass. We should get stuff done. But I have sorry, that was him calling me on the Ford. He wants me to go and do brakes and rotors. I told him it'd be another $110 labor on that aspect. So that'd be $310 this morning. I gotta go knock out another job. It's $210 on the other job, which is doing some services and stuff like that. So we're gonna grab it real quick. It shouldn't take us about 45 minutes to an hour to do it. But anyways, getting back to it. My goal was to work my butt off Monday and Tuesday this week, and then maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday take it off. But I think what I'm gonna do is work Monday, Tuesday this week. Then Wednesday, I'm gonna stick the motor in that little Mitsubishi. I don't think it'll take me but a couple hours because it's super. It's a small little engine, just easy to get around. I don't think it's gonna take long. I'll get it knocked out, and that way I get paid for the money I have on the parts last week, and then I can also get paid for this week. So like I'm not gonna charge them no more on labor. I'm gonna just knock it out for free, help the old lady out. It's an older black lady. Her daughter's really good to me. She works for the post office. They're good people. They are super good people. So I'm gonna go through and just have them pay for the motor plus what they owe me from last week. So that'll be labor wise, I'll probably have $1,100 or $1,200 by the time all the parts and all that stuff come out on it. So that'd be $1,200 there plus the $500 something I make today. I'm already Monday. If I do that job Wednesday, I'm already almost to my goal for this week. So let's ride. Let's get this other car real quick. Try and get a thumbnail. I got one more back at the back. Got the new filter in this Mazda here. The old filter's down right here. Had a little bit of metal on the paint. You see the filter element there. Got a little bit of debris. That's new. So I got to clean a little silicone residue because they silicone. I got to clean it off around it. And then the new one comes with a gasket. So let's clean it up real quick. Alright, right now I got the dipstick up out of it, topping the fluid off, topping the radiator back off, I'll flush the radiator. So now we're doing an inspection. I got Kate over on the inspection machine getting this took care of so I don't knock no check engine lights on while we're doing all this. Alright guys, it's 10 o'clock, 10:30, and I think, what o'clock to find the car, see. I don't see a clock on it. It says 10 o'clock, 10:30. We're sitting on $410 right now, $410. We've already made this morning. I gotta go back and get that Eco Boost. We're gonna go ahead and take the Eco Boost. We're gonna do the front brakes on it. That'll be another $110 or whatever. That'll put us up to $520 for right now for today. If I don't go pick up nothing else and go do nothing else. Ride with us. All right, so that's $510 for today. It's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna go work on the race car. I gotta get it ready for, we gotta drop them off Wednesday morning at Shady Side. Hopefully the weather holds out for the race. But yeah, I wanna go through and I gotta go get the front, I gotta get the bus, put some fuel in it. I gotta take my tires overnight, I was going to swap tires. Hopefully I like to get the rest of it buttoned up today. This freaking pedal's kind of hard on this thing. I don't like it. I was earlier when I drove it, kind of felt like rear parking. I think it might be because the rear parking aid's on. Let's cut it off. That's just an alert. I don't know what the hell that is. But yeah, we're gonna go through and dang, I think there might be a control arm bushing this out on this thing. Let me get out and check this. I'm gonna get Damien to come back it up and let me check it real quick. I don't know, something's weird. So we ended up getting it in, being the brakes hadn't seated yet, so they were just making a little bit of a noise. As soon as I drove it, there was no noise in it. I also noticed that the vacuum pump on this thing, it says like, mine says the Eco Boost, when they sit around for a while, the vacuum pump on it don't pump good. So it makes the brake pedal hard or whatever if you let it idle for a while and you gotta replace it. But that's another job for another day, not today. Ride with us, get work on this race car. I got this thing trimmed out. I had to trim a little piece there where I moved the fuel cell around. Had to trim my lip. Got this side looking pretty good right here. I did a little trimming on my gap there. That side works perfect. This side of here is gonna need a little bit of work. Top rail here, but I gotta go through and it's gonna overlap, so I'm gonna have to trim some off of that, but that ain't no big deal. I'm gonna get the hood fitted next, see how it does, and then we'll go from there to figuring out how to mount a tree on the front of here, get a tree on it, and then I'll build my mounts to make it work with it. So. Thanks to Ricky Taylor. He gave me some front tires for the car. He took off one of his cars so I could have them. So we appreciate that. Okay, pressure washer and wheels on so we can balance them real quick. Yeah, don't look too bad, does it? Got my little side pieces mounted where it drops down, because I make mine where it drops down into the total hole. It has a holder down in here. You can't see it. And then that way it lines it up and it keeps it even with the body. So I got that on here. I got to build the tree in the morning. I got the big mouth on it. I got to go through and I ain't going to have time to build my box like I did on my last one. Well, I do it after this race. I got to build my tree across it to support it. Getting there though. Hi guys, well, another day, another dollar. Tired. I worked late last night on that race car. Come home actually about 12 o'clock and put a fuel pump on Ghost. I borrowed one from Nigel because one on Ghost that I noticed was acting up, so he has one that would bolt right on it. It's got a little bit more gallons per minute, but I went ahead and bolted it on there. Hit the key just to make sure it built fuel pressure. I'll check it out later. I got to put a belt on it and it'll be ready for the race this weekend. Then I have a I still got them out the tree and stuff on the front of the gray car. Get it ready, because we got to load up tonight to drop off that stuff in the morning at the racetrack. Like I said, I'm tired. Oh. So, my job for today, I was doing CV axles on the Honda. And I called Advance the other day, and they said they had them, they could get them in just a couple hours. Called back today, they said, one of them's a week out, the other one's this, so I just called O'Reilly's. O'Reilly's said they could have them at 10 this morning. I'm going to pay a little bit more for it. And I've done quoted to customer, but I'd rather get the job done this morning and get it out and take a little bit of a loss than to have the car sitting for a week waiting on me to turn around and get some axles for it. It just don't make no sense. So we just gotta get that turn and burn money. So right now we're gonna ride over here, pick up a truck. I got some running boards to do on Colorado. So I'm gonna go through and get that real quick, get that knocked out, and get on to the next job for the day. I think I had a piss ant biting on the leg. This running boards are on it. I'll charge him $200 labor, so I think that's $715 I have I made in the past 2 days so far. Alright, we got a 6L80 here that keeps stolen a front drive shaft actuator code and a code for the transmission. I suspect the front actuator might have moisture in it causing it, so we're going to stop by and check it out real quick and see what we're actually running. I was hoping this actuator, but actuator is actually dry inside of it, so well, it's going to be internal in the transmission. Says it blows the fuse going down the road, so I'm going to watch all my shifts right here to see. I suspect it's the torque converter, so we're going to leave it in tow haul mode. We'll see if it blows the fuse while we're driving real quick. Watch all this stuff and see. Put in tow haul and see if the transmission, see if it does it when the torque converter locks or whatnot. Alright, let's go and put some axles in this thing real quick. While I was sitting here, I went ahead and put a bulb on this weed eater. These things are cracking, and that's how they get fuel pressure and all, is through that. So I went ahead and done that. Fired right up, runs good, and the car tow's ready. So we got it done. That's another $200 labor on that side of things. So she's gonna pay the difference in when I had to pay for the axles. They sort of know I had done quoted her. So that comes out, I think we made. So we made 200 this morning, 200 on the axles, 35 on the weed eater, and 80 on checking out the transmission. So that takes us, I think, 1,025 for the past 2 days. And then also I got this other job. The engine, if they'll ever deliver it, I'm gonna try knocking it out tomorrow to get that job done, because that's the only thing I got scheduled for tomorrow. And I got a little pitman on my knockoff on a customer's truck tomorrow, so that should put me well over my goal for this week. I'm in this video here because I'm going to nozzles to work on my race car or whatever, try getting it together. But see that right there? Look, headlights. Got me some headlights. Robert Bowen. I was told Nigel the other day, he said, what you gonna do, just run their headlights? I said, well, I need to find stuff. So I put a little post online, went through and was like, hey, anybody got any false body headlights or whatnot? Teddy Hauser, of course. Yeah, I got some over here, just come on by here and see me. Robert Bowman said, hey man, I'll tell you what, you go through and I got some right here in this car I ain't even painted yet. I'll bring them on and drop them off to you. So he dropped them off. I asked Caden, I said, well, Caden, don't scratch them. I said, we owe them back to him or whatever. He said, no, he said you can have them. He said, you helped me out years ago, so he just wanted to give them to you. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, you gotta realize in life, you never know, walking, talking, the way you are, you gotta watch what you do in life. Watch how you treat people. You treat people with kindness, you get good results out of it. You help people out without expecting something from them. And you'll never know who'll be there for you when you're in a time of need. When you're in a time crunch, somebody might, hey man, I got this because you helped me out 10 years ago and I appreciate it. You never know who in life is going to come by. So you got to treat everybody with that kindness, because there's been a lot of people, and all y'all know who y'all are, who's helped me out. There's people in my corner that's helped me out to have the things I have that I wouldn't have if it didn't have you in my corner.
That's all because of the way I've always told Caden. You treat people with respect. You act like you got some dignity. Like, I ain't trashy. I am what I am. I'm just like, I like to make people laugh. You know what I mean? Like, so I'll say some ignorant stuff. I'll say some shit that you'd be walking around like, what did that sucker say? What did he just say? Did he just really say that? A lot of that's just to make laughter and conversation, you know. But some of it I mean. So you never know. You never know what part of my jokes I'm really being serious about, because some of my jokes is about being serious. But ride with it. We appreciate y'all. Let's get this thing uploaded. Let's get this race car together. So next video will probably be us at the racetrack. Ride with us.